ready? It's the Round Table with me, Robert Bannon. Welcome to the Round Table, everybody. My name is Robert Bannon, and you are listening to us on the Broadway Podcast Network, or you're watching us on our YouTube virtual talk show. I'm so excited for you to be here. You know, in real life, I get made fun of for saying that. I teach 5th grade, and I know that there is some special talent in all the elementary schools, middle schools, and I heard that Penn Teller's show, which is on television for decades, had the youngest contestant ever. She just so happens to be in the New York area. She just so happens to be a magician. And she just so happens to be using her magic for good cause. Rach, I want to be a magician so bad. Rachel Ling Gordon, teach me. Hi, welcome to the show. It's so nice to meet you. I am so excited to talk to you. So
Thank you.
When did you discover that you loved to perform?
I've always loved to sing and dance at home, and performing makes me really happy because I love to see people's faces light up, and I love entertaining people. But because of my anxiety, I found it very hard to express myself, and I would freeze outside of my home.
Oh my goodness, I understand. I have anxiety too, and it is something that is real and serious. So you sing, you love music, and you love magic. So what came first, your love of music or your love of magic?
So I was exposed to music at a young age, and I played piano since I was 2 years old. And I watched Penn Teller on TV, and I just always wanted to be on stage in Penn Teller. And I even watched David Copperfield too. I just love magic, and playing piano gave me a big advantage for magic because my fingers are very quick and nimble.
That's super helpful when you are a piano player, for sure. How did you learn the tricks? Like, where did you, I know you're not going to give me your secrets, but how did you learn the tricks, and did you practice them a lot? Do you have to practice and make them perfect?
Yes, at first during COVID, I would read a lot of books on magic because I love reading. I would also learn the tricks online, and I also have a few mentors who really inspire me, and we create magic together.
Yes. Rachel, so cool. During COVID, you started to study and get the best mentors together. And you mentioned anxiety. You mentioned and talked about anxiety. And at times you have talked about not speaking or letting things be overwhelming. So what are the things that have helped you to fight your own anxiety? What helps you feel better?
Well, performing distracts me from my anxiety, and it makes me feel really confident and happy. And entertaining people is just what I love to do, and I want to make the world a magical place.
And you're doing that, Rachel. You are. So are you anxious about being on stage? Like, you are on television. You're a musician. You're a magician. Do you ever get anxious about the audience being on, is that something that's scary, or do you use that as an outlet to be creative?
Yes, I use it to distract myself, and I feel happy and confident being on stage, and I just love performing so much, and it's just something that I love to do.
Oh, I love it too. And you're so good. I saw you. We have a clip while she's here. We have some pictures of you when you were about to be on Penn Teller Fool Us, which is, on CW it aired. So if you watched it, you recognize her. There she is. That's it. She's here. The youngest magician in Fool Us history right there. And then here is Rachel with Penn Teller, who are icons and iconic performers in their own. I saw their show in Vegas. They're amazing. And you have some pretty famous magicians who have given you compliments, like David Copperfield, who you mentioned before, who also has the most amazing show in Las Vegas. If you haven't seen it, there's a UFO that's in the middle of the room. I'm not trying to give it away. So what was it like to be with Penn Teller?
It was amazing. The team helped me so much with everything, and it helped me design my costume and my script. And it was such a great experience, and I would love to do it again.
Oh, yes. So, how did you get to be on the show? What was the journey to be there? Did you send a tape? Did you send an audition? Was it like?
So my parents told me that I have a chance to be on Penn and Teller. I was so excited because I've been was a very young age. And and it was so much fun. I got to film my magic, and they really liked it.
They really liked it, and then all of a sudden you're on television, which is crazy and exciting. So you
Yeah.
also, people out there may not know this, you're a little musical theater fan too. You do musical theater. You toured with the Grinch. So I love the Grinch, Rachel, so much. What was it like to tour on the road in a musical?
I went to many different cities. I also went to Las Vegas for my very first time, Rhode Island, Colorado, and Detroit. And I just toured everywhere. And I had so much fun. And that was really my turning point when I was 7, because that really helped me open up and it made me feel very confident about myself. And I felt like I was like a new person after that.
I love that so much. And I also live half of the time in Detroit. So look at that. Look at they have a beautiful theater there in Detroit. You got to see the whole entire world. That like a whole so much of the world. That's so neat. Well, you're in school and you are a professional. You're a professional musical theater actress. You do voiceover work. You're in a voiceover booth right now where you're a voice on television shows. So how do you manage school and your professional career?
So I attend public school as a regular full-time student in the day, but I just have to work very hard, and I just education is my number one priority, and I always do my homework when I get home, and I'm very responsible, and I stay focused all the time.
That's so good. I need some adults to be as on it as you are. While we're talking to her, you can go to rachellingordon.com if you want more information about her. And you got to follow her. Why are you not following her on the Instagram? Go to Rachel Ling Gordon if you're listening to us. Rachel and two L's, right? Rachel Ling Gordon.
Yes, but it's like a one, like it
What?
connects.
Yes, perfect. Got it. We'll make sure you look below and there's a link in the bio for you as you can click and just join us, join the party. So, who's your support system? Who helps you with your business?
My family helps me, and my brother, my younger brother Jared, he's so supportive. And when I was in the Grinch, he went to a lot of my shows and we traveled together, and it makes me so happy to be with my family who support me so much.
Oh, yeah. That makes it all so much better. I love that so much. So, we love Wild About You. Wild About You, we had some of your co singers here on this show. We talked to some big fancy Broadway Tony winning muckety muck superstars. So, how was it to be featured on the album?
It was amazing. I love all the songs, and it's on a CD, and you could also find it on Spotify. And you guys should really check it out.
Yes, you absolutely should check it out. I hope the musical comes, to Broadway and tours and does is everywhere. So, Rachel, you're so busy. What is the goal? Is it magic? Is it music? Is it acting? Are you going to do everything? Do you have more things you want to do? Tell me, what is the goal?
My goal is to make people happy and make a world a magical place. I would also really like to have my own show when I grow up to create miracles.
Rachel, ugh, I need to just give you a big giant hug. You need to send me some of all your good spirit and happy vibes all the time. So, there's lots of people, including myself, who really struggles with anxiety and have overcome a lot of obstacles. So what advice do you give people and what can you say to the people in our audience that about overcoming obstacles and fighting the fear? My therapist said there's an anxiety monster and we don't want to feed him. We don't want him in our life. So what can we do to fight that? What do you do?
Everyone has fears and everyone is going through something, but I've learned to surround myself with positive and happy people because they really help lift you up. And just remember that you could do anything, and miracles do happen, and you could achieve the impossible.
Oh, you sure can. I think it's so wonderful that you shared your story. I think it's so wonderful that you did your magic on TV. I think it's so wonderful that people get to see you on stage and you work so hard to be a magician and a musician and an actor and a voiceover actor and then still go to school. And your parents raised you to be such a sweetheart. I love this so much. So where we could follow you on Instagram
Thank
and we
you.
could go to the website. You're welcome. We're going to go to Instagram. We're going to go to the website and everybody's going to follow because she's got so much more to do. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I am so excited to talk to you. I'm going to be following you on Instagram because I want to know when your next show is and I need to meet you so I can learn some magic.
Of course. I'll show you.
All right. That's a deal. I need some good tricks. I got to bring some tricks to my classroom. My students try to do magic, but a lot of the times they don't pick the right card or they try so hard, but we got to get some tricks. We need Rachel Ling Gordon to give us some of that magical tricks. Say hello to Mom. Thank you so much for being here on the round table. And you're a superstar. The world needs you. We need your energy.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Everyone, Rachel Ling Gordon, follow her. Go to the website, go to Instagram, and stay up to speed. And we'll be following and watching, and the best is yet to come for you for sure. A nice, short and sweet and simple little chat for you today. I hope that inspires you and lifts you up and gives you some joy because, we have to give props. And this show is about lifting up artists. If you're 11 or if you're 98 years old, if you have a Tony Award and a Grammy Award and an Oscar, or if you're just starting out. But, something is to be said about anxiety and about fighting the fight and keeping things going. So shout out to Rachel. Shout out to her mom. Shout out to Liz Scholar who sent that over. It inspires me to keep going because if she can do it, you can do it. I appreciate you all so much for being here. If you like this show, go to robertbannon.com or follow me at Robert M. Bannon. Say hello to my friends on the Broadway Podcast Network because we are all doing our best to get art and artistry out there. And you all are so cute. Thank you for all the messages and love and support you send me. And I look forward to being here every Thursday live on YouTube or every day right here on the Broadway Podcast Network. The best is yet to come. I will see you again next time right here on the Roundtable. Goodbye, everybody.